tail of the tape for this featherweight fight. 29-year-old Hominick against 33-year-old Eddie Yagin. 5'8" is Mark the Machine Hominick, 5'7". The Filipino phenom Eddie Yagin, who is looking for his first UFC win tonight as Hominick fights in the octagon for the 6th time in his UFC career. Mark Hominick had a 5-fight win streak snapped in the title fight against Jose Aldo. Wants to start another win streak tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, our referee for this featherweight fight. The Machine and the Filipino phenom.
Here we go, first round, you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, come on.
Here we go. Mark Hominick in the white trunks. Red trunks for Eddie Yagin.
Mark Hominick is coming off of a fight where he was stopped very early in the first round, a fight where he recklessly charged out against Chan Sung Jung, and it was a fight that was coming off of the death of his longtime mentor. He just got clipped by a right hand by Yagin, and a good stiff left by Yagin as well. And he just fought emotionally, and he fought recklessly, and he got caught. And he vowed to not do that in this fight, and to fight patiently and with discipline and technique.
Which is what got him to that title shot against Jose Aldo.
And what makes him such a great fighter. He's so technical, one of the most technical strikers in this division.
Yeah, he was on the receiving end, Joe, of the second fastest knockout in UFC history, 7 seconds. And it's almost like, and I talked to Mark Hominick, it's almost like he wanted to get in there and make all the pain go away. And because he was reckless, he got caught. And now he's back, him and Sam Stout and that whole crew obviously have gone through so much, but yet they continue to do battle. And man, I mean, you talk about becoming a true local hero, the way he fought in that title fight in Toronto in front of 55,000 people.
Yeah, and he just got shot with 2 hard leg kicks and a third by Yagin. Yagin is just standing in there. Yagin's cut on his cheek looks like it's from a it was from a jab, I believe.
Yagin with good head movement.
See the way Hominick throws punches? When I say technical striking, Hominick throws everything from the chamber. There's no big wind-ups. There's no looping, like telegraphed punches. A young fighter could do no better than to watch Mark Hominick and imitate the way he throws his techniques.
Hominick, 20 wins in his MMA career.
Another powerful leg kick by Yagin. Yagin, that right leg is really finding a home. And he keeps turning his hips, Mike, which indicates to me he's thinking out spinning.
No question.
Yeah, and nice left hook there by Yagin as well. He hasn't thrown a spin yet, but he's thinking about it.
Yeah, he's turned those hips over a couple of times.
That was
him
a
there.
big right hand.
Hominick shakes it off. Hominick right back in the pocket.
Oh, he's hurt.
Shot by Yagin. Hominick trying to protect himself. Yagin looking to finish this fight.
Another one. Hominick's got to tie him up, Mike. He's got to get an overhook and an underhook. He got the full guard, but he's got to control the head and posture as well.
Big mouse.
He must be dazed here.
Yeah, big mouse under the left eye, Joe.
Oh, another big shot
from the
got
ground
through.
and pound. Yagin rocked him and then connected with some very vicious ground and pound too. Hominick's up.
Hominick's left eye is a mess. That's the spin. There it goes.
Early adversity for Mark Hominick. Yagin is just swinging for the fences.
Yagin just took some big deep breaths though, Mike. We have to see if he drained his gas tank there, attempting to finish.
Hominick was in a world of trouble for a moment there. Over the top. Nice stiff jab from Hominick.
Well, Hominick has always had a pretty solid chin, but the reality of striking is that a fighter, after a while, after gym wars and fights, eventually that chin goes south. There is nothing you can do about it. It happens to the best of them. Chuck Liddell in his prime could get hit by a tank and he would keep rolling forward. But towards the end of his career, he just simply could not absorb the punishment anymore. Big left hook to the body by Hominick. And Chuck, in his prime, had the best he had one of the best chins of all time. And it was one of the ways he would win fights. He was willing to trade with guys. He had tremendous power, tremendous confidence in his power, and tremendous confidence in his ability to absorb his opponent's power. And eventually that goes away, and there's just nothing you can do about that.
Hominick punching his way out of trouble here late in the first, Joe.
He seems to have completely recovered, except for the swelling in his eye that they're going to have to deal with in between rounds.
Head kick by Yagin.
Good left hook to the body again by Hominick. And Hominick, the difference right now, what I'm seeing is that Hominick is much fresher. Yagin is throwing these home run shots, and those wear you out.
Round one in the books.
Mark. Right here. Thank you, guys. Sit down. You all right? Yeah. Okay. Listen, you got to ignore it. Don't let him miss. Yeah. You finally got your range.
Yes.
You're a little over anxious in the beginning there, like you always are. You got to slow your motion a little bit, make him miss. He's going to get tired. Keep attacking his body.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit the body.
Jab high, exaggerate the high, go cross to the low, jab cross high, kick
And there
low.
is the
Just keep
uppercut
making
left hook of Eddie Yagin.
Wide open for you. Understand?
As Mark Hominick takes instruction from veteran MMA fighter Jeff Curran, we see Yagin swarming on Hominick.
Okay. Come on, champ. Let's go.
Sir.
We're awake now. Now we're in a fight.
You ready? Ready? Let's go. Come on.
Round two, Yagin and Hominick. And right when they asked Mark Hominick in the corner, Joe, if he was all right, he said, yep. Mark Hominick showed all kinds of courage in that title fight with Jose Aldo. That hematoma on his forehead was nasty.
And Yagin again just swinging for the fences, Mike. The big difference in the way these guys are approaching the fight. Hominick is trying to pick his shots and land cleanly and technically, and Yagin is trying to crush the skull of Hominick with every blow he throws.
Mark Hominick was 23 years old when he first competed in the UFC.
Oh! Beautiful leg kicks by Yagin again.
Couple of fights at 55. Nice quick jab.
I like how he dipped down there too. Good level change shot to the body by Hominick. And again with that spin, hugely telegraphed.
Yeah, you could see it. And so could Mark Hominick.
Come on, exaggerate those hands up. I don't want him getting through on anything anymore. All day.
They want him to pressure Yagin a little bit and not let Yagin be the aggressor and get off with these exchanges first.
That's it, that's it. Pressure him a little bit.
Quick jab by Hominick.
A little bit, pressure him. Pressure him.
Yagin with the leg kick. That one was checked. Yagin spins again.
I want to get that switch kick. When you find it, okay? Set it up.
Hominick leads with the right now. Nice counter by Yagin.
That left hand back.
Oh, big combination.
Yagin caught him with the right hand earlier, and he caught him again right there with the right hand.
And he's trying to finish it once again. The big right hand of Eddie Yagin in round one and here in round two. Those by far the two most significant strikes in this fight. Hominick on his back.
This is going to be a really interesting fight to score, Mike.
I was thinking the same thing, Joe.
Hominick lands so many shots in the feet, and then Yagin lands just a big bomb. But if you look at damage, clearly Mark Hominick has taken more damage.
And
there's
spin
a
again.
Hit kick. That went right behind his head. Look at the left side of the face, rather.
That's from the first round, the ground and pound.
And it's a little bit of right there. There's that right hand that dropped him earlier in this round.
Nice right hand by Hominick. Yagin looks good in search of his first UFC win.
Spinning back fist, miss. Good solid jab by Hominick. Again, Hominick, dude does not get tired. And that served him well in the Aldo fight in the 5th round when he got Aldo down for really the first time we've ever seen Aldo on his back taking punishment like that.
Hominick's tight enough, he's slipping well enough that he can look for a takedown himself, but he hasn't thus far. Total strikes thus far, Yagin been the busier of the two strikers.
It's weird to see Hominick absorb so much punishment like this on the feet.
Straight right again. Just over a minute on the clock here in the second, looking for that
Takes down
body
the body,
shot.
that might have hurt him. Yagin shied away from that.
Spin and a miss. She's cheating on that
right
hip again,
hand.
Joe. Nice right hand.
And again, Yagin, every time he throws, he puts everything he has into it.
Well,
it's really an interesting school of thought. Like, what's more effective? You know?
And you know, the real key, too, is he's not afraid to swing because Hominick hasn't looked for a takedown. So he doesn't mind getting off balance. He doesn't mind swinging for the fences.
That is, if there is one criticism about Hominick and his teammate, Sam Stout, it's that you always know that you're in a kickboxing fight with those guys. Good left hook to the body by Hominick. Hominick's starting to pick up the pace here, Mike. He senses some urgency because I'm sure he can see that swelling on the left eye.
Yep, again, he dug into the body and then delivered a stiff jab. And the crowd reacts. Final seconds of round 2. Both men bloody but far from beaten.
Yagin just standing right in front of Hominick. Great fight. But man, that is a nasty, nasty eye. His whole cheek is swollen up badly. They got to get an end swell on that, I would think. An ice bag enough, I mean, it's not going to be enough. There goes the end swell. No, that's just a Q-tip.
Spit. Okay. Spit. Yeah. One more.
Eddie's tired.
Okay. He's
Oh, he's exhausted.
okay. Liver.
Yeah.
We're down 2 rounds.
Yagin's face is busted up. That nose is a mess.
Maybe you were premature in talking about the damage to Hominick being a lot more than the damage to Yagin.
Well, Yagin's nose is a wreck, that's for sure. Well, let's take a look at the damage. That's the right hand. That was one, and here comes the second one. Boom. And that is, I mean, look at the difference in the styles. That is a telegraphed, winging power shot as opposed to the very clean, short shots that Hominick throws. But Yagin clearly has had Hominick much more hurt than Hominick has had Yagin.
Two men leaving it all in the octagon tonight. Third and final round.
This crowd loves
Quickly
it.
they come out swinging. Hominick really started to beat down Yagin at the end of the second.
Well, they did a good job of controlling that swelling and pushed it down a little bit.
The whole left side of the face of Hominick is swollen as he pushes forward.
Again, that right hand landed.
He's tired. We got to go to that body.
Looking for the body again.
Heavy switch. Heavy switch.
They're calling for Hominick to punish
Heavy switch.
the midsection of Eddie Yagin.
You'll see it.
They feel he's tired. Nice shot.
Keep peppering
He
that.
dug under with that hook.
Yep.
Oh, good combination there.
Crisp, technically sound, and effective is Hominick here early in the third. Hominick looking for his 4th UFC victory.
This is the difference between a guy who gets a lot of base hits and a guy who's trying to break windows in the parking lot. Slipped a little bit on that. Big telegraphed hook. Spinning hook kick.
Hominick with a right hand.
Solid right hand by Hominick. He's got to really pick up the pace here, Mike. He cannot leave this in the judges' hands. Those 2 knockdowns are huge. Yagin has taken some big, deep breaths here. Oh, big leg kick by Yagin.
to the body again. A lot of time remains in this fight. Loading up with that jab is Hominick.
Hominick has not checked one of those leg kicks. Yagin just keeps landing that power right leg kick. But look, it's not even taking a little bit out of the spring of Hominick's step. Double jab. Spin's coming. So telegraphed. That's just the exhaustion of Eddie Yagin.
Head movement by Yagin. Past the midway point of the third and final round. Again, Yagin with a heavy right. What a fight. Hominick changes levels.
Yeah, he's so good at that, dropping down and shooting to the body when the opponent expects something to the head. He's throwing much less kicks, though. Very few head kicks, very few leg kicks. It's almost just a boxing match for Hominick.
Yeah.
Which, you know, every time you take techniques away, take techniques out of your arsenal, you become more predictable and easier to solve.
Stiff jab by Hominick. A back and forth battle. Both men connecting. 90 seconds remain in this fight. Yagin and Hominick. Hominick looking for that uppercut. Connected that time.
Oh, Yagin just got tagged and he lost his mouthpiece.
Oh, big connection by Mark Hominick.
Oh! Yagin might be hurt.
Pushing forward.
Oh!
Caught him
Big
again.
shot by Hominick.
Hominick pushing forward. Final minute of this fight.
What hard on Yagin, though. Stands right in there. Another good right hand by Hominick.
Big
Goes
third
the body
round
and
for
into the
Hominick.
head. For the first time, Yagin looks worse than Hominick. Yagin's face is a mask of blood.
Hominick has thrown that liver punch on frequent occasions. Sean Tompkins learned that from his old trainer, Boss Rutan.
If Hominick threw a kick here to the face, Yagin probably would never see it coming.
Final seconds of this fight, and it goes the distance. A big third round. A huge advantage in significant strikes in the final round for Mark Hominick. He does his trademark push-ups after, and Yagin does some sit-ups. Now it's in the hands of the judges.
That's hilarious.
Pull that off. You gotta pull it in. I win that. That's you. I win that. Because that last round, man. Come on. I win that. It's you. I win that. You win.
Great fight, man. You're beautiful.
I win. You. That's gotta be you.
Joe, take a look at our fight replay.
And there's the uppercut left hook combination that badly hurt Hominick. And here's another one that hurt him, a right hand. And there's a nice left hook to the body by Hominick, a solid jab. And there's the technique of Hominick really shining through. I mean, give Hominick some credit. He was hurt, he was dazed, and at the end of the fight, he was dominating.
Let's see if he's done enough, though, to steal this decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this contest, 29-28, Yagin, 29-28, Hominick, and 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Eddie, the Filipino Phenom Yagin.
Yagin, the winner by split split decision and a very disappointed Mark Hominick. The Filipino phenom earns his first career UFC victory in front of sold-out Phillips Arena tonight.